Hi, my name is Greg Olson and I'm the Director of the New York State Office for Aging. Many older New Yorkers are eligible for a variety of federal, state, and local benefits that can put cash in their pockets, help pay for prescriptions, food, and heat, have their taxes reduced, or help pay for care in the community. These are benefits that you have worked for and your tax dollars have supported until a time that you may need them. Unfortunately for many, they are either unaware of these benefits or might be reluctant to apply. Some of the applications for the benefits can be filled out and you can just simply submit them. Others need to be filled out and approved by a local official. Either way, we wanted to make it as easy as possible for you to apply for these benefits by showing you how to fill out certain applications so that you can get them approved easily. So instead of you having to go to somebody to fill them out, we're bringing the experts to you. I would like to thank all of our state partners and local experts for helping us help you understand these applications that sometimes can be difficult to understand or may be complex. Understand how to fill them out and any backup documentation you may need so that you can access these important benefits. Thank you.
Welcome. Today we're going to be providing you instructions on how to complete a Medicare Savings Program Application, MSP Form 4328, which is referenced on the Department of Health's website. Step 1, you can obtain an application by contacting your local Department of Social Services, or you can go online and download one and print off the application through New York State Department of Health. Look for Form 4328. Step 2 would be completing the application, and be sure to answer all questions. First is the applicant's name, and that would be the first name, middle initial, and last name. Again, this is all for the applicant, so you'd be completing this application on behalf of the applicant. Next would be the applicant's home phone number, including the area code. The applicant's home address, which would be street, apartment number, if applicable, city, state, zip code, and county. And mailing address if different from the applicant's home address. The next section would be names, and you will need to list applicant's name first, including any aliases and maiden name, followed by spouse and child if under the age of 18. The first name would appear of the applicant under self, first name, middle initial, last name, date of birth, sex, and social security number, followed by race. Race ethnicity codes can be found right below this section. The next is the applicant a U.S. citizen? Check yes or no. If no, additional information is required, such as the alien number, which is the green card number, the date of status, and the date entered the country. The next section is the spouse a U.S. citizen? Check yes or no, and if no, you would need to include the alien number, date of status, and date entered the country. The next section is the Medicare information, and again, this is going to be for the applicant and for the spouse of the applicant. Applicant's Medicare number, and you can obtain this information from the Medicare red, white, and blue card, and keep in mind that everybody was issued new Medicare numbers, so it should be the new Medicare number that you're referencing under the applicant's Medicare number and the spouse's Medicare number. So the first section there, you would list the applicant's Medicare number, followed by do they have Medicare Part A? Yes. You would list the effective date. Do they have Medicare Part B? Yes. List the effective date. Spouse's Medicare number. Does the spouse have Medicare Part A? Yes. Effective date. Does the spouse have Medicare Part B? Yes. And the effective date. The next section talks about would the applicant like to be considered for a retroactive reimbursement of the Medicare Part B premium. I would encourage you to check yes in this section, and please note that the Medicare Savings Program has two levels, which are the Qualified Individual Level, QI, and the Specified Low Income Medicare Beneficiary Program, SLIMB level, which offers up to 3 months of retroactive Part B premium reimbursements. So just a note there that I would encourage you to check yes in that box, and the local Department of Social Services, when processing the application, will determine whether or not they're eligible for retroactive reimbursement. The next section pertains to health insurance premiums other than Medicare. So do you or your spouse pay any health insurance premiums other than Medicare? Yes. You're going to list to who in the box provided, followed by the monthly amount. The next section is, do you or your spouse pay child or spousal support? If yes, you're going to indicate to who and the monthly amount. The next question is, do you or your spouse receive payments from or are named beneficiary of a trust? If yes, what is the name, who is providing the trust, and the value of that? The next section obtains to income, and you will need to list all sources of income, such as salary, wages, pensions, Social Security, severance pay, rental, or business income. And you're going to list this for all individuals, including the applicant's spouse, and a child under the age of 18. So in the first box there, you would complete the applicant's name, followed by who provides the income, and what is the amount of the income, and how often they receive it, whether it be weekly, every 2 weeks, monthly, or other. You will go ahead and complete the same for the spouse in the next box provided, and if there is a child under the age of 18, you would include that in the third box provided. The next question, do you want to receive notices in English or Spanish and English? Check the appropriate box. And then you're almost complete with the application, and all you need to do is have the applicant or the representative sign that application in the first box and date it, and also the spouse would need to sign the application and date it as well. You can also turn to page 2 of the application and read through the instructions if you have any other questions. If you do need assistance in completing the application, you can reach out directly to your local Office for the Aging, and you would contact the HICAP program, Health Insurance Information Counseling Assistance Program. They will be able to provide you with further instruction on the Medicare Savings Program application.